Welcome back to more WWE 2K25 MyRise. Just completed another story, the Unholy Trinity. We're moving on.
You ready for this, Punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bayley. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots in their places.
Looks like I'm playing as CM Punk in this match. Victoria Blaze starting first. Look at this. They are trying to cheese. Why do they have Victoria Blaze in there with Lexis King? That makes no sense. I am very interested to see how this MyRise story ends up. Because so far, I don't know, guys. I'm not even playing with my creative superstar. And I'm not a fan of that. I am going to see it through. But I don't know. I don't know how to feel. It's like I'm playing with everyone besides my creative superstar. Literally, I'm playing with the diva. I'm playing with CM Punk. If I wanted to play as CM Punk, I would go in exhibition. Just what are we doing? What are we doing? My creative superstar is outside. Let me use him. Oh, Lexis King. Set the tone against Lexis King. All right, we got to throw her to the corner. Tag him in. I need her to tag him in. I guess I just got to do more damage so she starts freaking out. Go, tag him in. Oh, you don't want to tag him in? Okay. All right, finally, okay. Lexis King is back in. Doing damage to Lexis King. Gotta get that objective out the way. Here we go. I'm gonna cancel it.
He decides to let his opponent out of the hold. Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
All right, now I need Bayley. I wonder, can I just... Does she have to be the legal partner? All right, awesome. That's exactly what I needed. Look at that, he's in the way. Get out of the way. That should not be allowed. Making the tag and then just laying in the ring.
Follows it up with the knee. And he nails the bulldog. Vintage CM Punk. This looks like it could be all over. And there's the tag.
We've seen the defending champs win matches with the whirlwind splash.
Is this where Punk is gonna turn? Yep. Exactly.
Did that just happen? I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided.
I saw it coming.
This can't be happening right now. It's over.
We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champion.
I wish I could say I'm surprised.
They trusted him. This is sick. Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
Right when he put her on her shoulders, right when he made the tag and they were going to do that combo move, I knew something was going down.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bayley invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bayley and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted to main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bayley on board, we recruited Kevin Owens on the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul! We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. When you were busy trying to start a new world order, who do you think riled up R-Truth and got the Raw and SmackDown rosters fighting each other? That would be me. I managed to delay the entire SmackDown roster from getting to the building on time, leaving you to fight all alone. And you thought it was magic? Don't be ridiculous. You two used to train together, right? Maybe just quit WWE now and go open up a gym. Early retirement. This is your chance to get out before someone gets hurt. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
We're not doing good. Obviously, we didn't see that coming. We got played.
Not great. Definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
This feels like that winter when we both got hurt doing that insane drill.
Oh yeah. You messed up your knee and I broke my arm. We were the walking wounded for a while there.
Yeah, at first we were helpless and ready to sit out until we healed up. But after a week or so, we started to figure out how to help each other compensate for what we were missing.
So you figured out how to get by?
You can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
Oh my goodness. Should I just get Victoria Blaze out the way? Let me just get Victoria Blaze out the way.
I'll start on SmackDown talking to superstars from the women's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
Becky Lynch and Jade Gargill.
Hey there. I was gonna give you a hard time about losing the Unity belts, but I don't have the heart. A betrayal like that had to suck.
Thanks, Becky. It's mostly just my pride that aches at this point, which is why I am going to take all of Punk's away at Survivor Series.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Nick Aldis told me you and your partner were in charge of recruiting Team WWE. I want in.
Oh, wow. Becky, you are literally a legend, so I don't want you to take this the wrong way.
But there's a mountain of responsibility on your shoulders, and you want to make sure you're making the right call, because if you screw this up, it's pretty much the end of WWE as we know it.
Sounds overwhelming when you put it that way.
Well then, how would you like to walk into Survivor Series knowing you're facing a mutiny that's already broken?
I would like that very much. Tell me more.
Before Punk stuck a knife in your backs in a way he never could have if Seth and I had been the Unity champions.
You're a real peach.
The whole world thought Bayley was the puppet mistress pulling the strings of this mutiny rebellion. And as you may have heard, she and I have a bit of a history.
A bit? You were part of the NXT 4 Horsewomen together. You and Bayley don't just have history, you have mythology.
Exactly. Nobody knows Bayley as well as I do. And I'm sure that going from revolutionary leader to CM Punk's second fiddle has got to be driving her mad.
And you want to use that to drive a wedge.
Not only drive a wedge, I can drive Bayley all the way back to WWE.
That happens, Mutiny doesn't walk into Survivor Series. They hobble.
Exactly. I know just how to get under Bayley's skin, too. My next match, she's gonna see me do all her moves better than she does. So you give me the green light, and I'll go to work.
If you can split Mutiny's core and bring Bayley back home to WWE, you're not just on our Survivor Series team. You're the linchpin.
Linchpin. I'm the punter around these parts. That's gimmick infringement.
If you're gonna steal, steal from the best.
Flattery will get you everywhere. All right, let's see if I can get my old pal's attention.
Mending fences. My thought process for this is just get this Diva storyline out the way so I can go back to Noah Reese. I don't want to go back to my character and then have to switch back to this. Might as well just get this part done so then I can really have fun with the beast from the east, Noah Reese. Becky Lynch, this is what I don't understand and why I'm a little unhappy. I'm playing with literally everybody except for my own created wrestler. And I know that people are gonna be like, oh, you just had the chance to play with him, but I shouldn't even have to choose because eventually I'm gonna have to do this part. So let me just get it out the way now. Man, Nia Jax is still up.
And retaliates with a counter. Oh, man.
Finally, here we go. Again, she's going for it again. I got her twice.
Fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the face.
There we go. Let me taunt. All right, it's ready. Let's get it done.
Waistlock.
There is no quit in Becky tonight.
She just used that drive and obliterated her opponent.
Doing the rose plant. Here we go.
Back of the knee. And first, here we go.
And that took Nia down.
Is that it for Nia Jax? Please.
No, that was close. Nia Jax refuses to quit. Impressive resilience from Jax.
No, go up top.
Here tonight.
Hurry up, hurry up. Here we go. Hey, nice. Let's go up top again. Look at that arm. Look at that arm.
Oh, my God. Moonsault. You see
Going for the win.
attempting high-risk move after high-risk move and a break. And that's
She's done. Quick and easy match.
just defeated Nia Jax with a Bayley to belly suplex. It was actually a Becky to belly.
That wasn't just a suplex, that was a statement directly to her former close friend Bayley. Forget about your big mutiny plans and look at me.
Thanks for meeting me up here.
No problem, but isn't this just a little bit paranoid?
People have been jumping from WWE to Mutiny since the night they invaded. Bayley probably has a set of eyes or ears hanging around here somewhere.
Well, word definitely got back to her about you doing her moves. Did you see her social media rant?
It was hard to miss. I'm already so far under her skin, she's gonna scratch herself raw.
Right? I've never seen a person use so many words to insist they don't care about something.
That'd be the lady protesting too much. One more nudge, I think I'll be able to open Bayley's eyes to how Punk's really using her.
How are you gonna do that?
I'm Irish, darling. I'm just gonna use my words.
Let's continue the story. Trying to get under Bayley's skin as Becky Lynch.
Welcome to the return of Ding Dong. Hello! I'm your host, Bayley. And I'm wearing some brand new fancy slacks for the occasion. This week, we have the biggest guest I have ever seen walk through that door. She's an icon, a legend, the former leader of Mutiny, me.
You know, I had this really funny bit about Bayley walking through that door and doing a big pratfall like some cheesy sitcom. But honestly, it's just making me sad. See, I miss Bayley. The real Bayley. My Bayley. I'm doing all this to try and remind her who she really is.
I'm gonna go with this.
You were the heart of the Four Horsewomen. The soul of us. Remember, Bayley? Do you? You were the sun we orbited around. The glue that held us together. You're a leader. If it had really been you in charge of Mutiny, I might not like it, but at least I'd respect the game. But this, following a cult leader like Punk off a cliff, that's not you. That can't be you. If you rang the doorbell and walked through that door, all I'd ask is what the hell happened to my friend. So instead, later tonight, I'm gonna go out there, and when the bell rings, I hope you're standing across from me. It's time we mend our fences.
Becky Lynch invited Bayley to the ring, and it seems Bayley accepted.
I didn't think she would actually show. Look out!
Kairi Sane from behind. This was a setup.
Becky was distracted. Now Kairi's laying in the punches.
The referee's finally.
Man, that's a beatdown.
It's about damn time.
No, Kairi's going back. Get up, Becky.
Kairi Sane wanted to get.
All right, not the best way to start the match. Knock Kairi out.
She could talk any sense into that traitor Bayley.
Got her. Get down to the ground, ref. Let's get a weapon. Oh, uh-oh. Man, those refs get up quick. And I'm already bleeding. What?
It looks like she's bleeding now. Things are getting dicey for her. She's looking winded now. I don't think either one has the edge at this point, though. Misses the target.
Finally. Big time move to dodge that. Get down to the ground. Here we go. Oh, no. Ah, I hit the ref. My bad. Trying to make this easier on me. All right, the ref should still be down. Right here. No. Yes. Hurry up before the ref gets up. Stay down, ref. I gotta hit the ref. Make sure she's down. Hey. Perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. That's exactly the type of strikes that I needed. All right, I have some finishers ready. The poison mist. Uh-oh. Look at that. I can't even, I'm stunned. I can't even move. Wow, what a move that was. That set me back. I couldn't do anything.
Kyrie saving a little power display.
I guess this is a no DQ match. Okay.
Becky Lynch.
Oh, manhandle slam.
Oh, she's in danger. Let's do it again.
Becky Lynch from behind. That's it.
Easy work.
Becky Lynch just fended off Kyrie Sane's attack and sent her back to Mutiny with a lot of explaining to do. Well, it might have been Kyrie's hands, but that was Bayley's attack. Until these two former allies get their hands on each other, this war isn't going to stop.
Becky, Becky, Becky. You know, it took me a couple of weeks to figure out why you were so determined to get my attention. Now I see. It's the same thing it's always been with you, Rebecca. Green-eyed envy. You're right. I was the heart and soul of the Horsewomen, and that always ate you up inside. You wanted the little girls wearing your costume. You wanted matches like the one I had in Brooklyn. You seethed at everything I built. You believe you can cause tension between Punk and me because you think we work by the same code as the WWE locker room. Every person for themselves. You're wrong. Mutiny is different. We're breaking the old hierarchies. You are the one who sold your soul for success, Becky. You call yourself the man when you've been dancing a jig to WWE's tune since the beginning. Your book tour, your morning show interviews, your fans, all gifts from the machine for being a good little girl. You would throw any friend under the bus to get ahead. Unlike Kyrie Sane, who joined Mutiny out of loyalty to our friendship. Loyalty, which you never had. I don't know what you're after, Becky, but I know there's one way to settle it. In the ring. But I'm not the fool you think I am. You're not going to sucker me into a SmackDown trap. Come home to the place that made you, Becky. Come face me at NXT and I'll show you what you really are. A puppet. You're not the only one who can play mind games. Stay tuned.
I'm gonna end this episode here. Don't forget to hit that like button.